It was never about states' rights. Republicans don't give a fuck about states' rights. They don't care about your states' rights. They don't care about my states' rights. They don't give a shit about states' rights. It never has been about states' rights. It is not currently about states' rights. It never fucking will be about states' rights.
Lastly, sir, one of the biggest problems we have in this space is Democrat states, radical leftist states, enacting policies and enacting an agenda that discriminates against coal, against secure sources of energy. Many of these policies are unconstitutional and illegal, and with this executive order, you're going to be instructing your Department of Justice to vigorously pursue and investigate these state policies that we believe are illegal or unconstitutional. Just so everyone is perfectly clear, this is the part where the President of the United States is going after Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, criminally investigating and trying to go after and prosecute the governor of California for their environmentally friendly policies. That's what this is. Pay close attention to the words that were used, right? Department of Justice, law enforcement arm. It's not their job to determine if something is unconstitutional or not. That's why they use the word policy many times and not law. Department of Justice, criminally investigate policy. In addition, Congress is helping. Yeah, Congress is helping. You see, when California passed its EV mandate, the EPA granted California a waiver that allowed them to do that. Well, now we have a new EPA, right? So they're going to try to overturn that. But in addition, Congress is introducing legislation to get rid of some of this stuff too. Yeah. So much for states' rights. So much for states' rights. Now, here is my take on this. It's one thing to disagree with the policies of a state or certain politicians, right? And there are ways to go about trying to get those things overturned. There are actual legal ways of going about that, right? Congress trying to overturn their CARB waivers is one of those ways. The thing that is not one of those ways is the president using the Department of Justice to criminally investigate. That's not one of those ways. Unless, of course, there is some evidence or some reason to believe that this was done criminally. Like, I don't know, EV companies paying off legislators or people in the government in the state of California to pass these policies? But who would that be? Wouldn't that be Elon?
Going after Democratic-run states for the laws they pass within their state boundaries. Does that mean we can go after Republican-run states for the laws they pass?